if you right now not investing, almost like we are gone, like 2024, a lot of businesses were like, oh, I don't know about this AI. There's all this, security issues, privacy issues, right? There was a lot of still smoky mirrors in terms of regulations.
Welcome back to the CEO Moves. I am Kurt Zelch. On this show, we dive deep with CEOs across the Northeast, uncovering how they're fueling growth and innovation in fields like healthcare, manufacturing, electrical, industrial, software, and technology. Today's guest is Zulfiya Forsythe, a passionate data and AI solutions leader who traded her account spreadsheets for the thrill of tech, but never lost her drive to make business simpler and more efficient. Zulfiya's journey from automating reports with Visual Basic to empowering clients with powerful analytics is truly inspiring. If you want to learn how to buy back your time, streamline operations, and uncover insights that drive revenue without burning out, this episode is for you. So without further ado, please welcome the brilliant and boldly disruptive Zulfiya Forsythe.
Thank you,
Zulfiya,
Kurt.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Sophia, I find your background very interesting. I find your focus very timely right now. You seem to have jumped on the disruptive AI and ML and um, disruption bandwagon, but you're not just playing around with these tools. You're helping businesses with their business, build their business and save time with these tools, specifically in one of the areas that I consult with fairly heavily, which is the HVAC industry. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now with your two assistants. You have one named Victoria and one named Vickie, and what you're excited about in working with both of them.
Absolutely. So yes, my Victoria is my human assistant. She's my executive assistant. She is a superstar, and she helps me to get on these podcasts, on these amazing podcasts. Actually, she and combination of AI, they together cold message the podcasters and tell about our brand, tell about our story, so we can share with what we do. And then I have Vickie. Vickie is our virtual AI assistant that we've created for contractor field service companies like HVAC, plumbers, I would also say movers and junk removals, as well as fire alarm system companies as well, to help them to capture all day leads. Because what I've noticed is as I started working with one of the service companies, I've realized that only 35% of calls get answered. 65% of them go into missed calls, voicemail, busy line, just because, the other person on the other line is answering. And as we all know, not all the 35% are the right customers. They might be just answering the information. They might be basically just asking for the quote. And then at the end of the day, business is still left with, I want to grow. I want to get more leads. And instead of going and spending money on a marketing, capturing, getting more leads, I'm all about let's fix the business operations with technology, with the latest technology like AI that can capture all your incoming calls, even if the one AI is answering this call, if there another one is coming, instead of that call going to your competition, now it can pick up the call, qualify that lead, get all the information, and then populate your customer relational management system so you can capture that lead and also pin it to right technician or even book an appointment. So right there, businesses are recovering thousands of dollars that otherwise would have been lost.
Let's pause there. That's very powerful what you just said. If you can deliver all those goods to a business with service technicians, what I heard was yes, HVAC and a few others, movers, but really anyone that has a technician, a service tech in the field, or one that has to answer a phone and determine whether or not this needs to be taken care of right now or can wait an hour, or it's not even our business. This is gonna take that from 65% response rate to 100% response rate just by implementing this tool. Fair?
Yes, it's because all the calls get captured. So all the leads get back to and actually get engaged with. So any type of that could be for anybody because here's the thing, majority of times, let's say they're out on the field, but they have someone office manager, they're picking up the call. But office managers, we all humans, we all have this infinite time, for example, right? As we're servicing this client, we cannot go and pick up the call that's waiting on the other line, for example, or sometimes we have to go and now say that to a technician, hey, this call came in and this is urgent. Now we have to spend time into communicating the urgency to other team member. That's also time lost. And then we have to make sure that all that information is being captured, meaning entered in the system, like remembered, okay, what's their address, what's their name, what's their phone number, all the details. The person that has to like crunch it all in. Well, taking all that time, it all takes time, and then
Right.
the calls get missed in the meantime, and their urgency kind of gets left out as well.
It probably is a little annoying from time to time too. If you're out in the field and you're doing your job, which if you're a technician, you probably feel that most of your job is technical work, right? So if
Yes.
you're answering a phone and determining whether or not you should do this work, that's something that you should probably pass off to artificial intelligence. I can see that as a great use of it. Why don't you show us, if you have time, what a phone call would be to a
Absolutely.
artificial intelligence assistant to a technician?
Absolutely. I also actually wanted to point out one more thing. Sometimes, as I talk to a lot of construction companies that are like HVAC companies, for example, right, or as we said, plumbing companies, and actually the busy season for plumbers are coming up. I mean, the summer is over, right? It's coming to the end. Then as the weather gets cooler, the pipe bursts and all those issues will come through. But what I'm seeing is they might say, "Oh, well, I have after hours. I have a call center that takes after hours." But what happens is that I also ask them, "Okay, well, do your leads get captured? Do you have some type of system where now all those calls are coming through are entered in the system?" And majority of them are uh, they puzzled by this because they might not have a system where it captures all their leads. They might not
Okay.
have that information that being captured somewhere, and now those leads could be
So
nurtured, followed up on.
you're capturing marketing qualified leads and maybe in some cases sales qualified leads. There's a difference. But
Yes.
with this tool, not only is it freeing up your technician to do more work, but it's handling a marketing, qualifying leads at the same time. So you're solving, a handful of problems, at least two major ones, with the same tool.
Yes, because the businesses grow by, we really want one of the things, right? It's customer acquisition is very expensive, but we want to make sure the customers are coming in already, that knocking to your door, calling your business and being captured properly with all their
Right.
names, their information, addresses, so you can get back to them and kind of, and right now, you know that everybody's used to Amazon speed. Everybody's used to, okay, I ordered today. It's going to come in 2 days max, for example. And when we talk about service, technicians, the most of the times people have issues with their broken ducts, right? With their broken ventilation and air conditioning. They need immediate assistance. And if the phone number is not getting picked up, they go to the next person on a Google review page, for example.
Yep.
So
Amen.
as we speak right now, I bet there's so many calls that being sent to the voicemail, and the voicemail we know does not sell. Voicemail, it just it's just a bottleneck of
Well,
customers that are sitting in there
Well,
about to
I've
buy.
heard Vickie's voice myself a couple of times. I've done some demos prior to this, and I think when the audience of CEO Moves, hears this, their head's going to go.
Yeah. Let me call Vickie right now.
Give Vickie a call.
Thanks for calling HVAC iFlow. This is Vickie, your AI assistant. How can I help you today?
Hi, Vickie. This is Zulfiya. My air conditioner does not work.
Thanks, Ophia. No AC. That's definitely frustrating, especially in this heat. Is it not cooling enough, or does it just refuse to turn on at all?
It's working, but it's not cooling.
Got it. So it's running, but the air isn't getting cool. That's a pretty common issue. Can you tell me what city or zip code you're in?
Sure, I'm in Boston, Massachusetts.
All right, Boston. Thanks for letting me know. Is this something you need fixed right away, or can it wait a day or two?
I can wait a day.
Makes sense. So just to recap, your AC is running but not cooling, and you're in Boston. I can send you a quick form by text. It helps us get the right technician and parts lined up, saves you time, and gets your job moving faster. Want me to send it over?
Yes, please.
Great. What phone number is best for you to get that form?
Uh, 617-680-1682.
Just to confirm, that's 617-680-1682. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, I'm sending the form now. You should get a text in about a minute. Once you fill it out, our team will reach out to schedule service. Thanks for calling HVAC iFlow. Let us know if you have any other questions.
And you got it right there. Wow. You saw it here first. You saw it
Thank
here
you.
first, folks.
So yeah, so right
Mind
there you just
blown.
have so here we go. The form is right there, right? For somebody to quickly sign. I mean, this is a quick demo. It can also schedule a meeting with you. One thing though, caveat, as AI models are going to get better and better, as you saw, GPT-5 just came out last week. The AI will get better at capturing the information. And we're all humans, right? Like, for example, you notice that sometimes when you call somebody, you have to spell out your name. If your name is too long, or you have to, sometimes the line is not clear, so you have to spell out your name. And this is where AI is basically the way we have it with Vickie. She asks you to spell out your first name and last name if you would like to book an appointment, for example. And this is where you need to send the invite to your email. So, but this is going to improve. It's only going to go forward, and it's only going to get better. And the future is, we already see right now, Kurt, that humans are not the only ones that are crawling the web pages. Now AI is crawling the web pages. So the future is going to be where AI is also going to be not only picking up the phone, but also be calling on your behalf and asking, what are the quote? But this is my address. How soon can you get it? Get technician in to fix my pipe, for example.
We talked about this, and it's amazing. We talked about the implications of that and what that means to business owners and business people, right? The future is your operating system or your AI is talking to my AI, and helping solve, the day-to-day problems. But how do we grow our business, and how do we develop our business? It's through what? Relationships, right? Relationship building, right?
100%.
I
100%.
mean,
This is very
yeah.
important, Kurt. If you right now not investing, almost like we are gone, like 2024, a lot of businesses were like, oh, I don't know about this AI. There's all this, security issues, privacy issues, right? There was a lot of still smoky mirrors in terms of regulations. Now in 2025, I think the stats show over 80% of executives are investing heavily into AI now. And you could see all the big headlines, right? Big tech is going heavy on this. Data infrastructure is being built to support the AI growth that we have right now. But the future even is not going to be the phones for us. The future, you see the Mark Zuckerbergs are hiring the talents from OpenAI, right? Super intelligence, building the new ways of communications where us are not going to be probably scrolling on the phones as much or calling as much. We'll have all these devices that we're going to be wearing, and basically the glasses or headphones that we can talk to, and now we can execute tasks on our behalf. So this is all coming, but what I'm saying is, if we right now not building our social media presence, building communities, building relationships with our customers, AI, it would be really hard for us with all the noise that AI could do, kind of stand out. And because, AI would be filtering our emails, AI would be filtering
Well,
our phone calls as well.
AI is going to do all the tasks that are fairly mundane, right? Every mundane
Yes,
task. The second we give AI the authority to make decisions, that's where things get very scary. I think that's probably the one thing you want to tell AI not to do is make a decision on your behalf. Because to
that's
me, that's what the owner does. That's what the boss does. That's what human beings do. We make decisions. So you leave everything other than decision making or contracts, decision making probably to AI, and then relationship building, looking people in the eye, whether it's virtual or in person, which is even better.
yes.
We leave that to human beings.
Deep relationships, yeah, building deep relationships. Um, Absolutely. Delegating tasks to AI. And the future is going to be where some people are very excited into AI making decisions on our behalfs, right? But also it's with proper guardrails. Like for example, right now, AI is qualifying. Well, when it's picking up the call. Is this person is our customer or not? For example, let's say I'm a plumbing company and I only do service for residentials. I don't do commercial. And as a human right now, picking up the calls would probably spend a lot of time on a call with with the clients that are they not serving, where AI could quickly make that decision, right, based on the guardrails and I would say based on tasks that we offload it to. We tell it, all right, well, you know that we only service residential. So anyone that comes in commercial, you just forward it to another number or a referral that we have, for example. And now that is qualifying on your behalf and basically streamlining your processes as well. So you're not spending time where you shouldn't be.
Wow, so many questions are coming out of this. One of the questions is if AI is talking to AI in the future and making phone calls on our behalf, who's to say you couldn't just make phony inquiries using AI? Like, hey, yeah, I have an HVAC problem, and you're talking to just an AI system. It's not, and there's no real problem, right? Like you could just kind of scam the AI with a software tool. I'm wondering about how you put guardrails around that so that you're just not wasting people's time. You know, they're one phone call, one AI calling another AI. Yeah, and transaction, trying to transact business that isn't real. It's
Yeah.
just that these are the things that I'm starting to think about by looking at this tool. But what I wanted to do before we close, um, if I don't have a phone, right, or if I'm online and I want to contact, and I'm in the HVAC world, and I want to contact Vickie, your AI assistant, how could I do it using my computer?
Yes, absolutely. So let me show you um, this website that we have. So here, do you see my screen?
Not yet. Yes, yes.
All right. So we have our Vickie Voice AI agent, and it's the domain is super simple. It's hvacvoice.com. So very simple to find.
HVACvoice.com.
.com. That's simple, yes. And basically here you can test out Vickie yourself and see how it could talk and how it serves the customers. And this is just a small demo, and Vickie could be customizable in terms of, all right, maybe you have a different customer experience that you want to give to your clients and maybe change the narrative a little bit. So that could be possible with the customization. But this is just a quick demo for everyone that's interested. And all right, well, can I talk to Vickie myself and see how it responds, see what kind of questions it can answer to me? So you can go to hvac.voice and kind of hvacvoice.com and test it out. And then you can just click on talk to Vickie and start talking to it and ask it questions, for example. And then here you can also ready to play. I loaded some prior conversations with Vickie and the customer, and you can just play it out and see, well, how is it responding in real time as well. And here we have all the options, all the capabilities and features that Wiki could help in a business. So 24/7 available, booking appointments, you can do follow-ups, urgent call routing. That's very important. Make sure that, hey, I'm pinning this to technician. This is 24-hour urgency. If the technician has not responded, there's also a notification could be sent to technician, even their phone number, even the text to their phone number. So imagine human doing that. When they get the call, they have to text the phone number, they have to log them in the system. For example, if, let's say they have some type of a system where they assign a ticket, and then they have to keep on top of it. Oh, the technician did not get back to it. Like what happened? The AI could take care of all of this admin work. So this is where AI shines. AI shines. I believe every position has an admin work, right? Even you and I right now sitting on a podcast. Well, this podcast needs to be now edited, right? Needs to be, for example, formatted and uploaded. That is all administrative work that we should not be spending our valued time. We should be spending our time by going to the events, meeting people, going to the community, building those community, right? Maybe also create something, spending time with our families as well, creating memories instead of, oh my God, after every call, I need to make sure that everything got captured and like things are buttoned up basically.
This is the future. I'm seeing it right in front of my eyes right now. And give us a sense of what you would charge to implement this type of a tool. Let's say in a HVAC service company that has uh, 6 technicians.
Yes. So it depends, right? So here's the thing. Let's look at this way. If you right now would hire somebody even part-time to pick up the calls, right? How much would that be a year? Let's say maybe $50,000 a year, part-time. And that
Hmm.
means they're not even picking up all the calls. That means they're not even entering all that information in the
They're doing
system.
65% of the work. Yeah, there's
Y-
something like that.
Yeah. So then you can have Vickie for less than like 20% of that. It can start at less than 20% and do all that work for you. And it can scale with you. So the thing is with the way I would look at the AI, right? A lot of times is we also need to look at AI as it's a virtual assistant that's going to learn. It's going to have also the Vickie is going to have a years of experience, like literally like a human. Okay, well, this is my resume. This is the technological stacks, meaning the systems that I'm aware of. For example, they might use Novify, or they might use QuickBooks, or they might use like Asana or Go High Level or Jobber, right? So these are the systems that I know as Vickie gets experience in the field, and these are my responsibilities, right? Vickie's to respond the phone number, route to technician, making sure it does the follow-ups. Like this is it's gonna get built up, and then the years of experience you've got, meaning how many calls it have handled, how many things it has seen. So Vickie will evolve together with the business and would be able to grow and scale as well. But it's definitely would help the business. I would say Vickie powered with humans. Right now, you probably have heard that a lot as well. Um, what AI is capable of doing is shortening the sales cycle and bringing more sales into the companies with the same almost overhead that they have.
Amazing. How do we get in touch with you? How does the audience get in touch with you and get this tool started right away?
Absolutely. You can find me at Zulfiya Forsythe on LinkedIn as well as on Instagram as well. And I do another thing. I actually also host free AI webinars for business owners where I educate them on a new AI that's coming up, new tools, and show them how they can buy back their time in their business. And that happens every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I'll add you to the group.
I know I'm added. I will see you this afternoon, Vickie. Vickie. I just called you Vickie. There's too many Vickies.